EV sales suddenly dropped, and why are dealers scrambling to sell their inventory? From fluctuating market demands to economic shifts, we're going to explore the key reasons behind this unexpected trend. And if you're in the market for an EV, now might be the perfect time to get an incredible deal. In this video, we will uncover the surprising factors driving this downturn and what it means for the future of electric vehicles. In 2023, the EV market saw a phenomenal year-over-year growth of 46.4%, with quarter-over-quarter changes hovering around 15.5%. The year before, growth was even more impressive, exceeding 80% year-over-year and 20% quarter-over-quarter. These stark comparisons suggest that the era of early adopters, enthusiastic about embracing a new technology, has likely reached its peak. Now, the onus falls on the middle class to take the lead in mass EV adoption. Unfortunately, as we'll explore further, EVs haven't yet reached a price point or addressed concerns that make them truly attractive to the broader market. Compounding the problem is the plummeting value of used EVs. This phenomenon is partly fueled by Tesla's aggressive price cuts on new models, which has a ripple effect in the entire market. With used EVs depreciating rapidly, dealers face a double whammy: difficulty selling new vehicles and a shrinking return on used ones. This creates a cash flow crunch, further pressuring an already challenging situation. Consumer anxieties about range and a lack of robust charging infrastructure remain significant hurdles to widespread EV adoption. Potential buyers continue to worry about the limitations of electric vehicle range, particularly on longer journeys. The absence of a widespread network of rapid charging stations exacerbates this concern. While advancements are being made, the current infrastructure simply doesn't offer the same level of convenience and flexibility as gas stations, deterring some consumers from making the switch. Despite government incentives, EVs remain significantly more expensive than their gasoline counterparts. This price difference is a major barrier for middle-class buyers who lack the budget for a premium-priced car. Until the cost of EVs comes closer to that of traditional gasoline-powered vehicles, many consumers will be forced to stick with the familiar. Fluctuations in gasoline prices also play a role. While gas prices are still higher than in recent years, a significant drop compared to their peaks can entice some consumers to stay with gasoline vehicles. The perceived cost savings associated with gasoline, even with some price volatility, remain a factor in consumer decision-making. The current slowdown presents a valuable opportunity for the EV industry to course-correct. Automakers and policymakers need to work together to address the concerns of the middle class. This means developing more affordable EV models, investing in a robust and convenient charging infrastructure, and potentially revisiting government incentives to ensure they're targeted effectively. Only by addressing these issues can the EV market regain its momentum and fulfill its promise of a cleaner and more sustainable future, which is actually a decrease from the final quarter of last year. In other words, EVs have slowed down completely, and the best way to prove this is to look at trends from years 2023 and 2022 and 2023. With today's slowdown in mind, it's pretty clear that the era of early adopters has come to an end. Now, when it's up to the middle class to take the leading role in massive electrification, it becomes clear that EVs are still far from being attractive proposals to the masses, which is something we'll talk about in a few moments. The electric vehicle market has undergone a dramatic shift, leaving car dealerships with overflowing lots in a stark contrast to their recent past. During the height of the COVID-19 pandemic and subsequent supply chain disruptions, EVs experienced a period of high demand fueled by early adopters. This confluence of factors created a seller's market, allowing dealers to mark up prices significantly on popular models like the Ford Mustang Mach-E. Remember the frenzy surrounding these vehicles? Dealers enjoyed substantial profits, mirroring the lucrative markups seen for traditional internal combustion engine cars, which are known as ICE. However, the landscape has dramatically changed. Today, dealer lots are overflowing with unwanted EVs, including the once coveted Mustang Mach-E. Estimates suggest over 20,000 of these vehicles sit unsold, and the story is similar for other EV models across various manufacturers. The glut can be attributed to several factors. Firstly, demand for EVs has cooled considerably compared to the early adopter surge. Secondly, supply chain issues have eased, leading to a significant increase in EV production. Automakers, anticipating continued rapid growth in the EV market, ramped up production to meet this projected demand. Unfortunately, this bullish forecast proved inaccurate, resulting in a situation where supply far outstrips demand. The consequences of this overproduction are evident. Market day supply, a metric that indicates the average time it takes to sell all available inventory, has hit record highs for EVs. Estimates vary, with some suggesting a supply exceeding 90 days, while others claim it's over 130 days. Regardless of the precise figure, one thing is clear. EVs are languishing on dealer lots, making markups a distant memory. In their place, dealerships and automakers are resorting to aggressive discounts to move unwanted inventory. Tesla, the industry leader, spearheaded this trend with significant price reductions on its models. Other automakers have followed suit, slashing prices in an attempt to reignite consumer interest. For instance, Tesla vehicles are now selling for nearly half the price they commanded just a few months ago. This shift from market mania to discount desperation underscores the challenges facing the EV market. The EV market has experienced a dramatic reversal of fortune. The once lucrative landscape of high demand and markups has given way to overflowing dealer lots, implementing demand and a need for substantial price cuts. The industry must adapt to this new reality by addressing consumer concerns and ensuring production aligns with actual market demand. Only then can the EV market regain its momentum and deliver on its promise of a more sustainable future. While electric vehicles have seen a significant price decrease compared to last year, the average transaction price for a new EV in the first quarter of 2024 still sits at a hefty $55,500. This represents a 9% year-over-year decrease, but only a 3.8% drop from the previous quarter. Despite these reductions, EVs remain out of reach for many middle-class buyers. Slow sales are just one indicator of this affordability issue. Additionally, automakers are resorting to aggressive incentives to move inventory. Ford, for instance, offered massive discounts reaching up to $11,500 to clear out its 2023 F-150 Lightning stock. While other manufacturers followed suit, even with these discounts, internal combustion engine, ICE, and hybrid vehicles remain considerably cheaper, with an average transaction price around $42,200. This disparity is further highlighted by the rising percentage of leased EVs, up by 27%. Leasing allows buyers to qualify for the full $7,500 federal tax credit offered by the Inflation Reduction Act, making EVs appear more affordable upfront. However, leasing doesn't address the underlying issue of high purchase prices. Another hurdle for dealers is the complexity of selling EVs. Compared to the streamlined process for ICE vehicles, where a single visit for a test drive and paperwork might suffice, selling EVs is a more time-consuming process. The relative novelty of EVs means potential buyers require more information and time to make a decision. This extended sales cycle presents challenges for dealerships accustomed to the quicker pace of traditional car sales. While EV prices have decreased, affordability remains a major barrier to widespread adoption. Dealerships face additional challenges due to the more complex sales process for these new vehicles. The industry needs to find ways to bring down costs and streamline the buying experience to truly attract the middle-class market. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found this deep dive into the sudden drop in EV sales and why dealers are so eager to sell helpful, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more insights into the ever-changing world of electric vehicles. Don't forget to click the bell icon so you don't miss any future updates on this topic and other automotive trends.